Hello, and welcome to the Reporter's Transformers Review. Today, we'll be looking at Transformers Reveal the Shield Special Ops Jazz. So, now quick look at packaging. Reveal the Shield Special Ops Jazz. Nice picture of Jazz there. I did open, when I opened them upside down, and this little piece of plastic you see rattling in there fell out. I don't know where it went. I don't know where it actually was. I no, never mind. I haven't really got a look at it, and it goes on the side of the vehicle mode, in the packaging. Yeah, sorry about that. It fell out. I didn't really look at it because I was more interested in the figure. But turn around, you got the product shots of the vehicle mode and the robot mode. And the thing that I always notice is every time a Transformer comes out, I try to find there's like one paint difference between the figure and the actual shot. His grill is painted. Yeah, the figure, got the figure right here, as you can see, is not. So, it's kind of disappointing, but, something, Hobby Lobby will be good for in the near future. And this backboard does not want to stay today. This is a white backboard of mine. But, as you can see, he has a blaster. And speakers deploy. Reveal the shield. Oh, what could we be? An Autobot. I do cut the little hooks off because I put these in a binder and they don't fit with the hooks on. So, anyway, take the packaging and put it over there. I'm gonna take this and just set it here. As for the figure, really cool. I really like it. It's a blend of the Porsche that he turned into in the 80s in G1, and the Solstice, Pontiac Solstice he turns into in the movies, in the live Michael Bay movies. So the one hint is the headlights up here, overall shape of the car, at least the rear bumper and the way the back window and everything here. But another thing from the 80s version is the bottom lights, which I've seen people paint over these lights and just keep these two. Might do that if I get another one of these just to mess around with one day, but that'll be if it goes on clearance or anything, if I can find like a good deal. A few paint applications they could have made. They could have painted the grill. They could have painted the rims silver. They really could have painted the whole, the tail lights and the tailpipes. But I don't mind because I can do it myself. I think all the budget for the paint on this figure really went into having the stripes, the forward, and the red here, and you know what? I really like that, and especially actually the side view mirrors are painted black too, so that's really cool. It does have a rub sign though on his roof. You can reveal it. As you can see, he is an Autobot. And my name is a little crooked, but I don't mind. It's good. It goes on his back in vehicle mode, or in robot mode, so I don't particularly care. I will put a repo labels on his hood though for robot mode, so I'm not gonna mind that. And the bottom, down you see the back of his head and his arms, his hips, his crotch, his feet, His gun does store down here, as you can see. I can take it out, and it can store on either side. There's a port on 2 ports back there. If you can see those 2 eyeball-looking things that look kind of creepy. I better turn them around before I get nightmares. There he takes his gun. It's really cool. You just flip this, put it there. Really cool. It's got the 3mm clip system on the sides. But they only fit the speakers I've seen. They don't really fit any other clip weapons that I have. But to deploy the speakers, you want to open up the doors, and you can see the speakers. That's how the speakers go in. You want to unpeg them from the door, rotate the window piece out, close the door, and then just adjust them to your liking, like that. And it's very reminiscent of the ability that Jazz had in the G1 cartoon, where he can deploy the speakers out from the rear of the vehicle mode. These do come out of the windows, but I still like it because they still include it somehow. I think that's really cool. And you can see they're adjustable, so you can have them pretty much anywhere and blast in music. You can pop them off. They are on the clip system. I'll put them there. And you can clip them onto the gun too. It does show that in the instructions. I just gotta remember how to do it. Well, make sure they're on the right ones too. You just clip them both onto the side here, and they will be like that, or like the instructions say. Here's a slot on the speakers. You can see there's a little slot right before the clip, and makes this gun, and there are kind of vents looking here, right in the front here, to for the ammunition to fire or whatever. You know what I mean? Like the barrels or whatever. That's cool. It kind of looks like something from like Doom or Duke Nukem, but I like him just having his gun and having the speakers on his windows or on his doors. He does roll well. I know how like a lot of different people kind of complain about it, so of course he rolls. I mean, why would you? But I mean, if he didn't roll, the whole purpose of the car mode would be totally lost. So I feel it's a need to show you. Size comparison here is with Classics Sideswipe. I want to call him Sunstreaker. It's a pretty basic deluxe size. I mean, he is smaller than, you know, Drift here, but I mean, Drift is not a normal sized car. But transformation's pretty easy. I mean, he is level 3, but he does have a good auto-morphing abilities. So you just want to open the doors, take the back section and like slowly rotate it up, and you can rotate it down, because you can see those 2 tabs. I don't even think you can see, and you want to rotate this down, and you can see those 2 tabs there, right there. They tab into the back there. Now with the feet, you want to flip them around. You want to go. Let's see. Probably would want to flip out the. Oh wait, no, you want to separate them right now. Yeah, and then for some reason he's not doing it. It's supposed to work. Oh, you want to when you split the feet on the sides here, you want to take the side of the foot and kind of flip it down, and then fold it all the way out, and this piece flips out. As you can see, that's how it is in vehicle mode. What you do is you have to make sure you still have the foot near it, because it won't flip out all the way if you don't have the foot close. And you can mess it up. You see, like, because you're supposed to flip out the heel, and you can see, like, if you do it wrong, you can get the heel up here and get it all messed up. So it does sometimes happen with me, but I pretty much can fix it just by a little bit of finicking, as you can see. And just straighten up the feet. Now what you want to do is you want to take these arms and just rotate them up. And this is really cool. Fold them up and it kind of fell already. Rotate them up, and then there's this automorph which makes his head rotate, reveals his head, and just fold this up. The cat is rubbing against the door. And just straighten out the arms. You know, I'll get to what just happened there in a minute. There you have Jazz in Specialized Jazz in robot mode. Really nice, really nice articulation. The only thing I have against the robot mode is that this doesn't lock. I do have a plan to fix it with a little bit of super glue in here, so it'll be a little bit tighter. But I'll do that some other day. And like because the shoulders on mine are so tight, you can't move the shoulders or anything without that happening. You gotta hold it down, which is fine. For me, I don't mind it, but some people might be annoyed. Articulation wise, his head's on a ball joint. I can look side to side. He can look up fairly good. I really like the head sculpt. I don't care that he's frowning. He's just like, hey, don't piss me off, because I'll blast you with some awesome psychedelic sound with these speakers, which you can have in robot mode. Okay, this one goes on that one, I believe. Yeah, okay, that's the right one. You can have them in robot mode. You see, and I like that way it looks. That's cool. Eyes. Shoulders on ball joint go forward and back, and they go out. Full 360 swivel, and a double jointed elbow. You do have to bend the top one first before you bend the bottom one, because this is the way it goes, I guess. Some people do have the molded plastic forearms, and some people have the painted plastic. They're black, and then they paint them white. And then the other one is they mold them all in white. I got the ones that they painted black and then painted white. I think that one is the better one because it shows a lot more detail. But yes, his hands are on a ball joint actually, so you can get some pretty good articulation with them. He does have a waist joint, but it is hindered because of the roof on the back. But you can move it, and he can go 360 degrees. You have to move it out of the way. See the rub sign on the back is green and orange and yellow right now, so it's pretty warm. Legs are on a ball joint. They do go out fairly well forward, and they do go back. Full 360 swivel at the upper part of the thigh. Double jointed elbow, knees, and the feet just go down and kind of forward, but you'd have to stick your finger up here, flip that up, flip them forward, and then put them there. If you want them like you want them to go forward a little bit, but after they do go forward, you just gotta move that flap. He can't hold his gun, of course. It wouldn't make any sense if he couldn't. You can see this thing does keep going up. That does annoy me. But as long as I keep a good hold on him, he'll be fine. But yeah, there is a Special Ops Jazz, or Jazz, and here he is with his wave mate, Turbo Trax. Both very cool figures. Trax is a little bit harder to transform, but Trax has the whole my feet really suck and my elbow and his shoulders don't have a whole lot of clearance, so they do pop off very easily for me. No matter how many times I try super gluing the joint and fixing it. But should I say get them? I'll say get them both because they're really cool. Especially if you have a bunch of classic figures and you want to update your whole G1 cast from all 4 seasons, or just from the first 2. So, yeah, there we have Reveal the Shield Deluxe Class Special Ops Jazz, and I am now signing off.